Ladies and gentlemen, here I am with the Vice President and Executive Dance Director of Astaire Dance Studios Worldwide, Mr. Stephen Knight. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, no problem. It's my pleasure.
So we're at United States Dance Championships, and I know you have a big crowd here of studio owners, dancers, professionals, students. How is that for you to see so many of your protégés and protected people out here?
Well, you know, I couldn't be prouder and more excited. But it's different because one year I'm judging, which is a different kind of pressure and stress. And the next year I'm just here watching the couples and motivating and cheering them on. So I go back and forth with different roles. 1 year judging, 1 year motivating all the couples. And so far, and we're really very strong in the American style. So between the American rhythm last night and the American smooth, I had 27 couples dancing. So, and then of course we had the Rising Star Ballroom and also the Rising Star Latin that just went on now. So there's about 35 couples right now dancing, and we haven't even gotten to the open events yet.
Oh, so you must be running around and be proud of everybody. And
yeah, it is. It's kind of crazy. Plus we have a lot of pro-ams here.
Yes.
And you know what? This is the most prestigious competition of the year. Everybody wants to come to the United States Dance Sport Championship and they want to participate regardless of where their placements is, which is kind of cool because they don't come here with that, you know, oh my gosh, I have to win, I have to win. No, they come here to experience a beautiful event, and there's so many great dancers, and it's just very exciting to be here.
I agree with you. Now, I have a question because we're in an ever-changing world, an ever-evolving world, especially right now in the ballroom dance world. A lot of new styles, new influences. Everything is rattling and rolling. How do you see, or how would you like to see the dancing to continue? What's your vision, the worldwide vision, really?
Well, you know, I look back at videos from when I danced many moons ago. I mean, I stopped in 1996. And to sit back and watch how dancing has evolved since then, it's just remarkable. These young kids today do unbelievable things. And all of the styles, the ballroom, the Latin, the rhythm, the smooth, the cabaret, the theatrical, I mean, they've just taken it to new heights. And I'm very pleased. You know, as a coach also, I kind of go with what they're doing and just make it better and embellish it. You know, I want them to have the freedom to do what makes them feel good. So if you want to do a quadruple spin and land on the floor, I mean, a split, whatever, you know, is good for you. I mean, the American Smooth has just exploded. It's so exciting. The Latin, the ballroom, what they're doing in the ballroom in closed position now is unbelievable. So I love all the new trends. I love change. I don't want to get bored. I don't want to get stagnant. I want to see new things constantly. Like everything, every sport in America, around the world, is always constantly changing. If you think about ice skating, you know, at one time to do a little double up in the air and hit the floor was hit the ice was one thing. Now, if you don't even do a quad, don't even bother entering. So it's very exciting for our industry.
I agree with you. So you also have a worldwide studios out there. So how do you bring American style and our whole beautiful dance world to the world?
Well, it's interesting that you asked that question because overseas in our European schools, they are so hungry for our American style because American style is really the talk of the industry right now. And I kind of thank the American Smooth for that. And then, of course, we were over in Blackpool dancing. They brought the American style over there. So now everybody wants to do American style and everybody wants to do Pro-Am. I mean, years ago, you were either an amateur couple or a professional couple. That's it. Now you have Pro-Ams all over the world. So it's really exciting. And we're opening up different countries. We've got Dubai going on, we've got Romania going on, we're in Germany, we're in Italy, we're all over, and that's really exciting for us.
That is very exciting to hear. I love to see development, and I love to get more and more people involved in our beautiful dance world that we both love so much.
There's no better product, there's no better sport than dancing. It is just a feel-good thing. And you know what? In this crazy world right now, thank God we have dancing because it keeps us all sane, it keeps us happy, and it keeps us going.
I couldn't agree with you more. I'm just curious. I want to hear a little bit about how you came into the ballroom dance business and how was your experience when you first time came to United States Dance Sport Championships? How was it for you?
Well, I got to tell you, the way I got into this business is a funny story because I had just graduated from high school. I was 17 years old and I needed a job for the summer. So I looked in the newspaper back when we still had newspapers and I said, oh my God, here's a job. They'll teach me how to dance and I could travel and I could do all kinds of things. So I thought, let me check it out. So I went into the dance studio in Chicago because that's where I was born and raised, and I fell in love with it. 2 weeks into training class, I knew this was my career for life. And I remember telling my parents, I said, guess what? They said, what? I said, I'm not going to college. I'm going to stay in the dance business. That did not go over well, not at all. But you know, I got to say, the best part of my career was when I was a pro-am teacher and a professional competitor, because my love for performing was the thing that kept me motivated. I loved getting out in front of the crowd. I loved dancing for them. And you know what? I gotta say, I danced for me. I danced for me and then I danced for the crowd. And that was really, really inspiring and fun for me. And that's what makes it easy nowadays when I coach, because I tell these young people, you know what? You gotta dance for you first and most of all. And then you dance for the people. But my Pro-Am career, I taught Pro-Am probably way longer than I should have. I taught it for 22 years. And then, of course, they kind of kicked me off the floor. And then we opened up our first studio. We opened up our second studio. We bought the Wisconsin region. And then, of course, we bought the company. So, I mean, there's a lot of history. I've been in this industry for 44 years. And I wouldn't change a thing, not a thing. It's been so fabulous. And I have met so many fabulous people throughout my career. The students that I have met, the professionals that I've met. I mean, it was a blessing. I don't have any regrets. And every day when I wake up in the morning, I'm happy to go to work. I think to myself, I feel sorry for these people who have careers that they hate. And I love what I do, and I can't wait to get in there, you know? It was never a problem for me.
You know, that's something we share. I feel pretty much exactly the same about it. But still, I want to know a little bit more about United States Dance Championships.
Oh, okay.
When was your first time here?
Okay.
How was your experience with that?
My first time at the United States Dance Championship, I was 19. I took an airplane ride for the first time, went to the Waldorf Astoria. Now, I wasn't dancing yet, but I went and I stood in that ballroom and I watched all those professionals dancing, and I was just in awe. And I said, you know what? I'm going to dance in this United States Dance Sport Championship as well. So it was only a couple years after that we started competing on the circuit and at the United States Dance Sport Championship. And you know, I went through a couple of partners. My last partner, of course, being Ray Josephs, which we went the farthest. But I did end up as an American Rhythm finalist, and I ended up as a theatrical finalist. And I even won, they used to have a category, Rising Star Cabaret. I even won that one year. So, you know, this is like the creme de la creme. You know, as a dancer, we all aspire to come to this championship and do our best. And you know what? It's just magic. I haven't missed a USDC, the year of COVID. We didn't have it, so I missed that one. Even the year where we had the big hurricane, I stuck it out to the very end. I think I got the last plane out of here. But yeah, I mean, love it.
Well, if that's not a fantastic testimony for our dance world, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not already dancing, you know, call your nearest dance studio and join the fun. It's a beautiful world. Thanks for talking to me.
You're welcome.